I'm wearing the headphones again today. Apparently, Zane's mic cut out a lot in the last episode, and now
you guys
it's
won't
my
notice it
fault.
though because it was cut out.
We worked around it, so you guys didn't have to.
I
Deal
did
with
notice that there was
choppy.
it was shortened.
Yes.
You talking and it.
Yes,
segment was a little short.
We did
because I saw
lose a
the
little
full
bit.
time. I was like, that was a short episode. What happened?
No, we had some technical difficulties and had to cut out like 10 minutes.
Ooh,
At least
that's a
10.
lot of content.
Yeah, and it was and Zane was saying some juicy stuff too. He was spilling some tea during it.
Well, but unfortunately, the tea was being spilled like this.
Wait,
That's exactly what happened.
Now I'm thinking he just unplugged it.
When I did it, yeah, but
You're like, I don't want to talk.
Can you hear me
over it.
now?
Yeah.
Fully plugged in, good to go. All right.
It was not fully plugged in last episode.
Something was a little loose, but we're good.
But you know what? It's our first guest, so it would happen. It would happen.
Honestly, at least it wasn't your mom's mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole time that would have been.
Oh my
really
God,
stinky.
imagine.
This is Zane's mom.
Our first guest, nothing.
Oh, bro, come on. You're opening it the wrong way, sweetie.
Oh, yes, Smoosh. Come on, Smooshy.
It's okay.
Come on, Smooshy. Come here. You can do it.
I love you.
That was almost
was
borderline
Well
Dory.
talk.
That was terrifying.
Yeah, Dory.
Well talk.
I
Yeah.
love you.
Hush, hush.
I
love you.
Sorry.
What's
Carl,
new,
they ruined our
everybody?
salad.
Everything, honestly, has been
Was that
pretty.
SpongeBob?
No, but
Was that Jimmy
That
Neutron?
was a really good guess. It's from Ice Age. When it's the rhinoceros guys, they like
Rhinoceros.
whatever they
The
are.
woolly mammoth.
No, they're kind of like they have like the big horn type things.
Woolly
the
woolly
woolly
mammoth.
mammoth.
No, not that. It's got like a big flat front head.
Okay, wait, I'm
And
looking
they're like
this up.
they kind of look like a rhino, but with like a flat horn in the front.
Okay.
It looks like a hammerhead shark, but it's on a rhino.
Yes.
It had to have been like a extinct animal.
Oh.
Yes, it's like a fake,
Yeah.
like Ice Age animal. But
Are
they're
they
about
all?
to-
Wait, every animal
No.
in that movie is extinct, right?
Yes, saber-tooth tiger.
They're all
woolly
extinct.
mammoth. Yes.
I don't even remember him.
I
Carl,
don't either.
he ruined our salad. and Sid's stepping in it. Like,
That's a great line, Carl.
I say that one a lot.
Wow.
That's a good movie, right?
Unbelievable.
So
like-
good. Stands
like-
the test of time.
Like, genuinely super funny.
like heater lines
Yes.
for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. Like
They do this to me every year.
they do this to me.
That one I say a lot.
Oh my. See, like, without knowing it,
Hit
Oh.
the floor.
Yeah, that's my childhood right there.
I'm like trying to. I think I could be a voice actor.
Zane, I think you could. You would
I
just
think
have to
I
commit
could.
to it.
But it has to be very specific. You know what I mean? I get
Yeah,
one
yeah.
role and they're like one
That's
and
it.
done.
Me
Like
when
you
I
got.
act, it has to be a cameo of me.
I only want one line. I don't. That's what I keep. Like I have a friend that's like trying to make a movie right now. I'm just like, just give me one line. That's all I need. And the amount I would promote it. Are you kidding me? It is so worth it.
But what kind of movie is it? Horror? Is it a
I think it's like a comedy. I was trying to tell Abigail, look, Abigail, tell House of the Dragon, put me in a scene where I'm holding a goat. I have no lines, but I'm in the back. I'm like an extra. I will fly myself out. I will pay for everything.
I will
They
pay
don't
to
need
be in this
They don't
movie.
need to pay me lunch. They don't need to pay me food. They don't even need to feed. They don't even need to give me the time of day.
Yep.
Just throw me in the scene and I will promote it like I am the main actor in that
Did
show.
you say that you're in the background holding a goat?
Yeah, why?
Did I hear that right?
Just anything. Just like anything. And I will, again, do a whole campaign for it.
Did we hear back?
From what?
House of the Dragon.
No.
Are they interested?
No, I don't think they are.
Well, see, Zane, you got to do a reel, okay? And I'll help you with this. If you want to
reel?
have just different
different moments
different
where I'm
types
a
of background acting
actor.
that you could do. Like, we'll do it. We'll test it with a dog. So we'll get a video of you holding the dog, like in the background, like it's a
Yeah.
goat, and we'll like
Or
like a
have a
costume.
scene
I like
where I'm
this.
like, maybe I'm like killed in a scene or something. So you just
Yeah.
like killing me. I'm just
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
but
Give
you
them
have,
options.
But you have,
continue.
but like you have a helmet, so no one knows it's you.
That's me. That's
You're like, that's
there I
me.
am. There I am.
Oh, full fucking armor? That would suck.
You're like, that's me. I swear.
That would. That would suck. No, that at that point I'd be like, I want my flights paid for. Absolutely not.
And per diem.
And per diem. I want now I'm being paid.
Yup.
Yeah. Now I'm being taken advantage of by the industry. This is Hollywood.
He goes on strike with SAG.
That's showbiz, baby.
I was never a part of it, but now I get
Yup.
it. Yo, I get it now. I get it. They use us. Let's fight.
They're recreating us with AI. They're gonna AI Zane's face and take advantage. Let's jump into the episode.
Oh.
All right, ready? Hit it.
I'm Zane. I'm Heath.
I'm Remy. I'm Alicia.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of Basically Unfiltered. I'm Remy.
I'm Alicia.
I'm Zane.
And I'm Heath.
Welcome back to Basically Unfiltered.
Period.
Basically.
Basically. Basalamic.
Was
Basalamic Unfiltered.
that was Miss Juicy
Miss
Baby?
Juicy Baby. We should have her on here. We had her on Unfiltered.
She
but I
would
think
be
she'd
a great guest for the
guest
four of
here.
us.
Oh my god, I would love.
Little
From the
update.
clips that I've seen, I really like her.
We still have the stuff that she gave us, her little bobblehead from when she
Oh,
came
she'll
over.
she'll send us like fans.
Yeah.
She'll send us her merch like we're fans. Well, we are
You are
fans, but
fans.
like
Yeah.
we're fans.
Where is
like
she
here's my
from?
she's from Atlanta.
Like what show or where did she get famous?
A Little Woman of Atlanta.
Cute.
It was a hot show. I mean, I've never seen a full show.
He's never.
It was an amazing.
She was
show.
a star.
But I've seen many clips.
She was one of the stars on it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
she was one of the main ones. But
That's
she,
on it.
like the clips are so funny. I know Miss Juicy's gonna see this. Someone's gonna send
Yeah.
this to her. And she's gonna see it.
She's live
gonna
right
post
now.
it main feed. This exists conversation.
She does that.
She does
She's
it.
so
It's so
sweet. Miss
cute.
Juicy, we love you.
Yeah. We'll see her again soon.
I feel like
But if we want her, we do have to pay her for a flight, first class.
No. When we
she is bougie.
when
Yeah.
oh,
She was like, fly me out.
Did you guys fly her out?
We're like,
for
okay,
the show?
I told her. She was like, fly me out, boo, first
me out.
class. We're like, okay. Booked
As she
and
should, though.
As she
As she
should.
should.
Oh, if someone wanted me on their show and I had to fly all the way to fucking Atlanta,
out, boo.
first class bookie.
Wait, I love this idea though.
But you know what? Know your worth. Like,
Know your
love
worth,
that for her.
exactly.
Yes.
Meanwhile, you're like, I will fly myself. I will be in the background. I
Yeah.
will do whatever
Yo.
I have to do.
For that, that's for me. It's worth it because they don't need me. I need them.
That's right.
We had someone on our pod once, and we were like, "Oh, we'll just pay for your car service to come to and from
Like
the
a Uber?
studio." Yeah, we like called them.
They live kind of far, so we were
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
we'll get you a real
Oh,
car
yeah,
service.
yeah, but it's so funny because now if she goes on any podcast, she makes you book a car service. So I got a text from someone that was like, "Oh my god, did you start this car service thing?" I was like, "Yes, we
That's
did." And
really
as
funny.
she should.
As
Yeah.
she should.
As she
If
should.
it's like here, and also you have to think about it. There's a lot of times you're filming in like Culver City, downtown.
It's a lot.
That's your full fucking day. Like trying to get there and back to get
Well,
back to your
and,
regular.
Yeah, I want to say it was like a 2.5 hour drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So
yeah.
we were like, hey, we got
relax, enjoy.
I remember when Heath and I had to film
That
for
is
something
nice.
for a full screen. Remember full screen a long time
Oh
ago.
my God.
That was a full day affair. It was a full day affair.
That's what they should have been called.
Wait, what was
What?
it?
A full
they
day
should have
affair.
Instead of full screen.
Full screen.
Full day affair.
Just full day.
I have beef with full screen. I do.
Are
Bro,
they a
I
thing?
found out like three. I mean, this is a great ad for Rocket Money. for 3
This
years.
is no wait. This is
Stop.
This is.
Remember
I can't
full
believe
screen-
you're airing
full
this
screen-
out
No,
right
I was
now.
at
This
full
is
screen.
crazy.
Full screen, yes. So they had an app where you could like watch their own shows and all. And
Yeah.
I remember, one time I subscribed to it so I can watch a show that I was in. There was no way I could watch it. Like I had to subscribe to it. So I subscribed. The app deleted. They were charging me monthly for
But the-
3 years.
But the app was gone. You couldn't
It was
go in and
gone.
delete the
You
account.
couldn't go in and delete it.
But you
That has
kept
to
getting
be illegal.
charged.
I don't think it is illegal though.
That
It's
has
like
The thing
to be
is,
illegal.
I'm sure they deleted the app, but there was probably a website still running where they would want
Yeah.
you to go deactivate through that.
no.
So they-
Heath, I tried to.
Well,
we
you
had to
could've
call my
called your
bank.
That's
yeah.
We called my bank.
Crazy.
We had to.
But you know what's funny is like, let me guess, you found out 3 years later.
It was a long time.
Like,
But also, I didn't.
But-
I didn't see I didn't see that charge, but it was like $12 a month.
That's why I always tell like everybody, I check my bank account every single morning, like it's TikTok, like it's Instagram. I scroll through it and see the recent charges. I check every single day to make sure there's nothing fraudulent.
But also,
Yeah.
there's times where they like call it something different. So in my head, I'm like, oh, that's a subscription that I'm paying for this and for this. It doesn't say exactly what you're paying for. You have to like find out.
Yeah, you gotta like know. But also another good thing too is if you go on your iPhone, you can type in subscriptions and you can see all of them in a row that you're basically paying for every month.
Oh.
And you can cancel immediately on that.
I
knew
love
that.
how now when you delete an
Super
app,
helpful.
it's like, do you want to delete the subscription? And then it
Yes.
takes you there. It's so
Yeah.
nice.
Yes.
Does you ever catch Amazon trying to do that fucking monthly subscription whenever you buy a product? It will
Yeah.
automatically click
Yes,
the monthly.
I know. Subscribe and save.
Yes, they got me on one of like I was like a liquid IV package I would get every month, and they got me on that, and I didn't like every month I'm like, why is this still
Zane
coming?
thinks he's on the PR.
I thought it was.
They love me.
They loving me.
Tough times at Liquid IV. They're sending them an Amazon
Yeah,
packages.
I was like, oh my god. I clicked it accidentally.
Wait,
That they
that's
get
really
you.
funny.
Yeah, they got me.
It's funny because I feel like when we first started this pod, obviously Rem and I get a lot of PR, a lot of like beauty stuff, you know,
Right.
girly pops. And I remember you guys being like, oh yeah, we don't really get PR. And I swear on my life, and I could be making this up and lying right now, but I swear you're like, I only get liquid IV. And now I'm like, I wonder if that was that.
It probably was.
How long before you realized you were subscribed?
I think it was maybe 3 months.
I was going to say
I
3
will
years
say-
again. I'm like,
Yeah, no, 3
Like,
months until I realized I was subscribed. I
I'll
was
have
like,
one of
this
those
is
a day. So like,
Yeah.
I feel like at least you're using it.
Yeah.
That's
Versus
true.
That makes
like
sense.
an app thing.
Because I do think it only pops up for like things that you would actively use every day. Like my dog treats that I give them every day. Toilet
need to
paper,
get new
paper
Yeah.
towels, things like that.
But there's times where I still like to purchase it every month because there's always a time where you just don't need anymore, but you'll
Yep.
forget about it.
Or sometimes
Forget
you
that you're
like
paying monthly.
you start saving too much, and then you're stuck with like 50 extra ones. You're like, hold on, let me get through this real quick.
Yep,
before
yep,
you-
Yeah.
yep.
You need to like pause it.
Skip this month.
But one thing that Amazon does to me that like genuinely grinds my gears, and I always forget to uncheck
I love
it.
this segment. What grinds your gears, Heath? What grinds it?
Literally every time it uses my Amex points.
Wait,
Instead of charging my card,
Wait, when you go to check out, you can switch your
Yeah,
payment.
you can
method.
switch it to.
I know, but it's automatically on.
Wait,
And
when
if
you're,
I-
what are you
if I-
booking or what are you purchasing again?
Anything I buy on Amazon, my Amex card is like the preferred card that it'll
Yeah.
charge.
Give me your app. Let me change your default method.
Wait, that's crazy that it
but
automatically
but
does
I
your
would
points.
have to change it from Amex, and I want to use.
Wait,
my
now
Amex
I'm scared that I'm fucking
I
using
know. I'm
points.
like, wait 1 second.
I have to.
No.
I have to
Automatic.
toggle it off every purchase.
Not
though.
me. That's crazy.
I don't
Really?
think-
I don't
Yeah.
know, Remy. That's a
No, because every time I do it, it's like I have to toggle it off, or I'm using all my Amex points, and it is
Imagine-
You're like,
not
I was
a good.
saving those for a flight.
It is not a good trade off.
I need to actually push an order through. So I'm gonna do it.
It
right
would
now.
be like
Me too.
Zane,
Look,
light
I have two in
bulbs.
my car. Okay, proceed to check out. Look,
Light bulbs. Do you want to use 30,000 Amex points? I'm like, no, I don't. It's light bulbs. I don't want to use my points.
okay, look.
I'll show you on mine,
arriving
too.
fastest. No, wait 1 second.
So if I was to
But
have
y'all,
this in
I'm
my
not-
cart,
Yeah.
proceed to check out,
I am
automatically
For the
uses
people.
my Amex
Oh,
points.
I don't use the
and
app.
Then, and
I
then I
don't-
have to go in, and then I have to change American Express membership rewards points, and then I have to toggle it off, and then I have to press continue,
Wait.
and then I have to place the
Can
order.
I see your phone?
Isn't that crazy? She's gonna fix it in 2 seconds. I'm gonna be pissed.
I know.
But I'm also gonna be very grateful.
That's kind of sus.
It's weird.
Are you saying this little section right here? It'll say pay with points.
Yes, so I have to go in and manually change and toggle it off in the like that little section right
I
there.
wonder if it's they're incentivized.
Very first credit card I had was like a normal card, and then I got an Amex card, and I was like, I'm gonna start building my credit. I figured put it on the Amex, and I was like, I was using it daily, and you pay in full every month.
Oh my! Is this your talking about situation what happened to me too?
Yes, it ruined my credit. Like literally,
I know
don't
what
do
you're
this
talking
because it plummeted my credit score. My very first like baby credit card, I was allowed like $1,000 a month. Then I had the Amex one where I was up to like $5,000 a month or whatever I wanted, but my overall credit limit still showed 1,000 because Amex is a charge card. There is no like, you have to pay it in full, so it doesn't really show up as credit. So I was spending like say $2,000 a month sometimes, or like whatever it was, and I was spending more than my allowed limit on my overall.
But it
credit
wasn't
being
like
1,000.
notifying you that
So
it was over the limit.
The credit bureau, whatever, was like, this guy's out of control. He's 200 times his legal credit limit. So I was at like a really good credit score.
even
and
when
then
you pay it, even when you pay it monthly,
I
you're
was
full.
paying it, but I was going over my credit limit. And it literally tanked my credit to like 500.
Yeah, me
and
too.
And it like
I had
kept
a really
going
low
lower
score.
and lower. And I'm like, what is going on? I was like, I'm paying every single month. I thought this was the best thing I could do. No.
I just feel like these things should be taught in school.
Exactly.
Yes.
Thank you.
Couldn't agree more. They don't teach anything with finance. They need to like let people know like what not to do.
Unless you're, I think, unless you're like taking a specific class in college, but like college is too late. These kids need to learn in high school how to use a fucking card.
In high school, I had a class where it was called freshman seminar, and they like taught you life things. And granted, this was 2009. But instead of like anything with credit cards, we learned how to balance a checkbook,
Which like isn't a thing
which I
anymore.
feel like I don't really need anymore. So
Yeah, my dad had to teach me that.
So I hope at least now they're doing credit card
Yes.
talk
Or
at my
even
school.
with credit, it's actually good to have some payment every single month to prove that you're paying it back.
Yeah.
And they also don't teach you that. So people are like, but I didn't take any like credit out. And then they're like, well, you weren't proving that you can pay it. So now you're like
And
reprimanded.
it's crazy. And you can use
Crazy.
anything, even like a Best. I remember I was using a Best Buy card.
Yep.
To grow my credit, which I didn't even know. Like my dad, like my family had to tell me that. Like
Yeah.
just something as simple as a small Best Buy credit. You buy like a laptop with it or something. You pay monthly. That will store your credit.
That's the best way to get started. So
Yeah.
if you're looking to get your first credit card, definitely Best Buy, like a Forever 21 or like
but
a
you start
clothing
young
store.
because when you're ready to buy your first card, they're like, "Sorry, you don't have enough."
credit line, like.
But it's like,
time-
wait, I just got it. Like, wait, I've been saving. What do you mean I can't?
It's so confusing.
Yeah, very, very. Girls
We're
so
still learning
confusing
it.
sometimes.
Girls so confusing sometimes.
To be a bill payer.
An
To be-
active member in
Society.
society, contributing.
I think I'm up to a 780 now.
Okay.
Come back.
Is that good?
I mean,
780
from,
is
from
great,
500. Yeah, that's really good.
Okay, I'm gonna put it as my Instagram bio.
Put it on your dating app.
I was just about that.
Oh,
That's really good.
Right, put it right below cement drying.
I love that. You know what else is dry? All right, I got it.
What's drawing?
I haven't been on Hinge in a long time.
Have you guys been dating anybody
No.
or talking to anyone lately?
Nope.
Nobody's, piquing anybody's interests.
No. What about you?
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Rosie's got her tongue.
What about you?
Me? I'm
Yeah.
thinking about it.
What about you, Heath?
I am seeing somebody.
Oh, that's
8
good.
years now.
Oh, no way.
What's her name?
We just got married 3 months ago.
No
I can't
way.
believe that was 3 months ago.
It's flown by. I do not understand. It feels like a dream now. Like, wholeheartedly enjoy every single second of your wedding because it's going to go by way faster than you want it to. And I just be so present in the moment with Cal and enjoy it completely.
I'm going to try. I'm very overwhelmed right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to try, though. I think once I
Try
get
to-
there, I'll be okay.
Try to stay calm. I'm going to get emotional right now thinking back to my wedding. Like, it's crazy. Like, just be so there and stay with each other the entire time.
Aw,
It's going to be
that's so cute. Or just
unreal.
cancel it. Save your
Push
money.
it.
We're too
Go
late
on
to
a
cancel.
crazy trip.
We're too lazy. Too late to cancel.
Take us on vacation. Take us somewhere.
Hey, you have
owe
good
us a
credit.
trip first.
Look, if we take your wedding money, I'll take my bank account, and we could go to Aspen.
You already owe us a trip to Aspen.
I know, we have to figure that out.
Zane's just trying to figure out a way to
What?
get it
Not
paid
have to
for.
go to my wedding.
I'll even officiate you on top of the snowy mountain in
I don't
Aspen.
want you to officiate me.
Okay,
Can
all
I
right.
ask you questions?
Yeah.
Okay, what's been the best and hardest thing 3 months of marriage?
We've been fighting a lot. No, it's literally just.
You made it sound like you do fight.
Oh, really?
He's kidding. He's kidding.
No, we literally have never fought like in our entire relation. It's not like
I can't even picture you guys.
we're really good with communicating. So it's like if something happens that like I dislike or she dislikes, we'll talk about it and just be like, that I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah.
That affects me this way. Can we not do that? And it's like, perfect. Like, it's good. Very open communication. The only thing that's different now that we're married is the title. Like it feels the same, but like I look at her a different way, right? Like I just like I see her as my wife, and it's such a weird adult feeling that I never would have ever thought would happen. Like it just like it hits you. You're like sitting there, or you wake up and you're like, this is crazy.
Her sleeping with no pillow. You're like, wow,
Literally, like,
that is my wife.
Neck completely
Like a fucking
back, mouth open.
I love you, Mariah.
Up until last night, Cal and I were talking right before we went to bed, and I keep thinking like that's my husband, my husband, my husband. I didn't think about it till last night that I'm gonna be a wife.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what I
wifey.
mean? That hit me last night, and I was like, ew, old.
It's
I love
like,
the idea of husband. I just like cannot. I don't
No.
know. The word wife makes me feel like, oh my god, I'm gonna be a mother one day.
right,
Yeah,
right, girl.
it's crazy.
But I know what you mean. Like it's gonna hit you all like right after the wedding.
Yeah.
And it's gonna hit you the first time you have to use it in conversation and it comes up where you're introducing him. So
Okay,
like you
my
like
husband.
won't say it unless you're like on the phone like calling about something or
Yeah.
whatever. Or when you go to like an
Introducing,
event and
yeah.
you're like, this is my husband. And you're like,
Yeah. Oh my god, the first time.
it's gonna throw you off completely.
Did Mariah change her last name?
Not yet.
Not yet, but she's going to.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm deciding right now what I want to do.
You can do whatever you want.
Thank you.
Do not feel pressured to change
Is
it.
she changing her Instagram handle to Mariah Hussar?
I have no idea.
That's
He's
what
gonna
I've
try to
been-
claim it.
I literally had a conversation today.
He's gonna sell it.
because
I'll sell it to you. I'll sell it to you.
It'll be
$5
$5
meet up.
He's gonna
No,
be like
I
10K.
can't sell it too high because Mariah wouldn't give a fuck. She's like, all right, and I'll be like, all right, what about $15? She's like, no.
Wait,
No.
they pass. You're like, okay, 100. Anything.
Shit, anything.
I've been trying to think because for the longest time, my handle has always been Miss Remy Ashton. And I was even talking to my manager this morning. We were just like talking about it. And I think every lifestyle girl has changed her name except for me. I still have like my OG username that I made forever ago. And I was like trying to think, I've always made a joke that when I get married, I'm going to change it to Mrs. Remy Ashton. And I have Mrs. Remy Ashton waiting to be switched. But then this morning I was like, do I actually want to do that? I was like, it's for the bit, but like, is it even funny?
I kind of Mrs. Remy. So how would you spell it?
MRS.
MRS instead. Right now you have
SS.
MISS.
Because that means you're single.
Yeah.
And then Mrs. is you're married. So I was like, what
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that's
It's
a
kind
good
of-
enough
it's a-
change without it looking too different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
like
also
it.
like it's cool.
You think
Also,
so?
like-
It's like such a cool like not upgrade. I don't know the word to put it, but like people that love and watch you like they're gonna be so excited to see you get married and then to see that transition
Yeah,
where it's
it's
like
kinda
Miss
like-
to Mrs. Like that's such a like she did it. type
That's a
moment. Like,
Haley
that's
Baldwin
how
to
I
Haley
feel.
Bieber when we were all like,
That's
what the fuck? This
true.
is crazy.
And
And,
Ashton
then now
is your-
it's
and she
so
wasted
sick.
no time with that.
Yeah.
She walked down the aisle, boom.
You know
switch.
she had it saved.
Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that.
I do.
Wait, maybe I should do that. That's
I
funny.
now pronounce you Mrs.
Mrs.
Remy
Remy
Ashton.
Ashton.
Shit. Did is what do you call it?
I do like Remy
Is
Parsons.
Ashton's your
You
middle
do?
name, right?
Yeah.
You've told me this before. Okay, so it's not like it's your last name.
Yeah.
So
it's not like I'm changing from Miss Remy Cruz to
Right.
Mrs. Remy Cruz.
Yeah.
It's just Miss.
Yeah,
to Mrs.
yeah, just do that.
And it makes sense because it is
I just think it's funny, but like, am I gonna stop laughing in a few months?
I honestly
Maybe.
like
No, you change
Mrs.
it
Remy
for the joke, but
Miss-
it's as you just changed
It
it.
is real.
also like Mrs. Like it's still like
it's the same.
Mrs. Remy
It's true.
Ashton.
That's
Mr. Remy
true.
Ashton.
And
Like
and it's shorter. It's nicer.
One letter less.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Less for the fingers to have to type in.
I have Zane Hijazi saved for my son
Are you
or
gonna
for my
have
grandson. I don't know.
Are you gonna
Whoever-
have the Zane
Whoever-
Hijazi second
whoever's
year?
the next Zane Hijazi.
Are you having a junior?
oh, because you have Zane. That's why
I have Zane.
Wait, I
And
can't
you know
picture
what?
you
Zane
with
is a
junior.
perfect name to call your son because there's not a lot of them.
Would you name your son after yourself?
No,
No.
I can't.
Well, there goes that.
I can't.
Well,
I can't say
Well, great
Zane.
news.
If my wife wanted to name him Zane, I'd be like, yeah, sure.
okay.
But I wouldn't be like, let's name him Zane.
Zane Jr.
Wait,
And
what
that's
if-
also kind of a red flag, like a little red flag. Imagine.
Like,
Like,
okay.
oh, okay.
Get over
Oh, you want to
yourself.
name after you? Okay.
Oh, we love ourselves.
But I mean, that is a thing. Like there
Yeah.
are
No,
you
seconds,
pass
there
your
are
name
thirds,
down.
there are
Yeah.
fourths.
Yeah, I don't. It's kind
Or-
of like a big ego type thing.
You could have a dog named Zane and that could be his account.
Oh,
True.
we could do that.
What's your middle name? Do you have a middle name?
My dad's name, Ahmed.
Okay.
See, he did it.
So technically, though, to be a second, your son would have to have the exact, or your daughter
Middle too,
would have
right?
to have the same exact name, correct?
Yeah.
First, middle, and last.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's cute. Like, I think it's, I don't know. Like, I think certain people that have it, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm. But to be the first one to do it
Okay, I get you. I get you.
versus like, okay, I'm the fourth Charles.
But then do you want to be
something.
the one to break it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or we could go like the weird route. People have weird names these days. So I can name my son
Zane
Zaynathan.
Hijazi. Okay.
Zanathan.
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel
Nathaniel kinda
That's
works.
pretty cool.
Zanaya.
Your daughter,
Zanyara.
Zanaya.
What?
Zanyara. Your daughter,
Zanya.
Zanaya.
Zanaya.
We met a girl in New York. I think her name was Zania.
Zania.
And it
Yes.
was really pretty.
That is pretty.
You should name
That's
your daughter
pretty-
Zania.
Or Zainab. That's an Arabic female name.
There you go.
Oh yeah, I was Alicia's assistant for a day, and I was doing pretty good.
You were late and then you came.
Wait, did you hear about this?
No.
Please tell
You was
him.
late?
He
No,
was late.
You're gonna
Late to
die.
work?
The gaslight is crazy, and I
Okay.
love how y'all keep going with
Are you
this
sure?
gaslight.
Because we have the footage.
And here's
What
the thing.
footage?
From what I was told, what happened?
She said, "Come one-ish."
No, it was supposed to be like 11. He's like, I can't do earlier than 11. I was like, okay, how about 12? And he's like, I can't do 12. I was like, okay, 12, 1-ish. I did say 1-ish. But then I said, okay, actually, Cal and Zane come at 12:45. So Cal has time to set up the cameras.
It said Cal come at 12:45.
Okay, the gaslighting is fucking crazy.
I mean, here's
Pull
the
up
thing.
the receipts,
Here's
girl.
the thing, you guys.
Pull
We
up the
have
receipts,
receipts.
baby.
We have text and we have
Okay.
video footage.
Now here,
so we will find
regardless,
who's lying.
regardless, 1-ish. He comes in at 106. I've been
104.
sitting-
Good,
104.
good radio station.
Woo!
106.
Alicia can't even
107.
keep up with her own lies. She is.
And then the worst part of it all, even if you're on time, he comes, he sits down, he's hangry. We all know
In a
when Zane baby's
mood.
hangry. And
Tifa.
I go, okay,
I
the
want to see.
girls,
I want to remind myself what it looks like when you gaslight people. Put that in my folder.
make it as your
I'm
background.
putting that,
Wallpaper.
just a slight reminder. I was just having like a BF, like a bitch fit. No, well, I was also very hot. It was a very hot day, and
Not like, ooh, like,
Yeah.
like,
no, I was like, no, it was like almost like panic attack. I was like, had a heat stroke, and I was like, y'all, give me like 5 seconds to
I
like cool
said,
down.
come ready to work, okay? It is 104.
And I did. You should have seen
no,
my outfit.
No, your outfit. What does that have to do with anything?
What did he wear?
Like,
A white shirt and jeans.
I wore exactly what her assistant was wearing that day, so I knew that
didn't
I
know
knew it was
that.
gonna be a good day.
Okay.
I knew I was gonna fuck it up.
But I'm like, okay, the girls have an appointment at 1:30 to get their hair done as
Mm-hmm.
one of the first things. Normally I would like sit and walk you through the whole day, but you gotta go in like 5-10
go time.
minutes. Also, it takes a while to like do their carriers.
Yep.
Laura, so sweet, my assistant, was like, gave me a list of things that she was like, oh, Zane can do these. She was like, obviously when the girls go get their hair done, they get nervous. So I always give them a little pep talk. That was in the notes. That was told to him to do, okay?
Zane didn't give a pep talk.
No, he didn't.
I did give it.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
Cal
I
said he did it, and Cal said he
did.
went over and
Just
gave him a
watch
pep-
just watch the videos.
Exactly.
I
Cal
did
said,
a
"I'll give him
whole
a
pep talk.
Cal said he went
love
over and
him.
goes, "It's okay."
I did a whole pep talk in the car.
To yourself in the mirror.
I
Anyway,
popped her head out of her. I'm sure you keep her head in there in the hot ass car.
did you buckle them up?
Of course, I zipped it open. The dog's head was out because probably can't breathe in that fucking bag you put them
did you
in.
get the
AC on
bit?
that?
Did you do
No,
that?
I forgot.
Damn it.
No, we forgot. It was also we didn't realize that we were gonna pick him back up. I was gonna pick him back up.
Okay,
after.
well, I'm like, you gotta go, and he's like, I need to eat. I'm like, you are late. They need to leave in 5 minutes. And
Yeah.
he's like, no, Alicia, you don't get it. Like,
No,
I
you
need
don't.
to
Like,
eat.
if I don't get my protein in, it
have-
like literally, it's like I didn't even get a workout in because my trainer says if I don't have protein intake within 5 minutes of finishing my pump, I'm not gonna get any gain.
He-
Exactly.
He goes, well, can't we move the appointment? I'm like, no,
Yeah, just move the
you
appointment.
are
Push
my-
it. Just push it.
You are my
You're on the clock.
I'm not on the clock.
assistant. You were on the clock.
No, look, I was told to come at 1-ish. I came at 1:04. I wanted a quick bite. Again, we were starting at 1-ish.
Wants his lunch
1-ish.
break the second he clocks in.
I I just don't think you were the best boss.
You know
either.
what?
Maybe we both were not the right fit for each other for this work.
And then here's the thing. We had a shared list going on, okay?
He's erasing stuff off your list. It's like deleting tasks.
We had a shared list. Let's see what was done.
Oh, I was about to make the best bit. She said, grab me this coffee. And I was like, oh, absolutely. Yes, boss. And I was about to grab from 7-Eleven. And then right now, she's like, from Alfred.
Oh, I knew to be specific. I said, gas up my car. I'm driving the other day. And I looked. The only thing we had done was drive to the Pretty Basic studio. Shout out Pretty Basic. Go subscribe. And I looked in, I have half tank. And I'm like, damn, it must have taken a lot of gas for us to go to the Pretty Basic studio.
But also, what did she say? She said, gas up my car. That's what I did. I said, yes, Bookie. Yeah, fucking kill it, queen. Quill it, Mercy.
The Mercedes.
Be specific. Be specific. If you want to have a good employee or you want to work for a good, but you got to be the communication.
Did you gas up the car?
I did gas up the car. Of course I did.
I looked at her and I go, who was a better assistant, Zane or mine that's been on maternity leave?
She said, give me a car wash.
We all know who won.
She said, I want a good car wash. I said, absolutely. I did the drive-through car wash.
I was like, you're back so soon.
And that's on being conscientious of her time and
No.
your time,
I
so
came
you
back
get more
quick.
done.
Don't even.
I said a full detail. The amount of things.
They said they probably were going to be hungry before their podcast. I brought them Cheetah Puffs.
No. Oh, no. He walks in with.
I brought them Oreos.
It's a black trash bag.
No, he goes to the gas station, does not gas up the car, goes inside.
Yes, I did gas up the
you
car.
didn't.
Yes, I did.
He parks at the gas pump, doesn't fill it, gets out, goes inside.
Literally gets Oreos.
This is
Cheetos.
so good.
Cheeto
What
Puffs
else?
and
And
chocolate donuts.
Chocolate mini
A
donuts.
big bag of them.
And
I
says,
said you couldn't spring for the powdered.
and says he brought it for us in case we were hungry. They were all like munched.
Half eaten.
I was hungry in the car wash. It took longer. I got the premium.
We got orange
got the premium
fingers
wash.
all over our studio.
Oh.
And then,
On your steering wheel, there's Tito dust. It's greasy.
he uses Clorox
chocolate
wipes to
everywhere.
fucking.
She says she wanted a detail. I said I put detail into it. I got the Clorox wipes. I was sitting in her console and I wiped the fucking
You got the
dash down.
details wrong.
No, I got baby. It's important to be communicative.
Communicative.
You
And
gotta be communicative.
then you leave from the Pretty Basic studio. We're packing up like, okay, bye guys. Love you. See you later. Blah, 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 whatever. The fucking snacks. The Cheetos.
I left it for you
No,
guys so you can
didn't.
eat.
No,
You're probably
you didn't.
starving after
No,
a full
you
day of
didn't.
work.
Also, I'm sorry.
You work so hard.
I'm so sorry. You're trained. I have to eat my protein right after my workout, and then you have the Hostess donuts, Cheetos, and Oreos.
It was for you girls
They
because you guys work so hard.
They were half eaten.
They were eaten by Cal because he was filming.
Do not bring Cal into this.
was.
Do not. Cal is very
Cal is-
strict with his wedding diet. and he's
Exactly.
trying
So
very hard.
my baby was he relapsed in the car. My baby relapsed in the car. We were in a drive-through at the Chevron
seen
gas
it.
station, and he freaked out. He let it all out, and he let it all out. He's like, "Fucking Remy, I hate her. But she wouldn't let me eat." And I was like, "Here you go, baby." I ran inside. I got him Cheetah Puffs, and I got him mini donuts.
Oh, you know what's so crazy is literally all of this is filmed, so we can watch it back and
Yeah.
see who is telling the
I
truth
can't-
and who is
can we
not.
have a viewing party?
Literally everything we're talking about was filmed through and through.
Wait, we didn't even get to the best part.
What?
Let's save it for the video. What was
alarm.
the best part?
Oh, we didn't even talk about
Oh
the
shoot!
alarm.
No, that wasn't in the video. The fucking
I did see the clip that you sent from you guys' podcast of it.
So funny. We're like sitting there being like, oh my God, and you're so beautiful. I know you're so beautiful. And I just love this about you. And then all of a sudden she gets a call and it's just, your alarm is crazy.
It's piercing.
Piercing. And it's just Zane in the background going, Alicia, the alarm. And it's just,
And my shift is over.
No.
My shift was over.
Peace, figure it out.
Please.
Bye. Hey, the cops were coming
And
when I left.
those puppies are used to it because they were sitting there like it happens all. They're like,
No.
I thought they'd be barking and shit. Not one bark.
Probably terrified. It's so loud.
Yeah.
So wait, why'd the alarm go off?
Because it
Because
was.
I unlocked the door
Yeah,
and I didn't know the alarm card.
he had to drop off my car. That was his last thing. Well, technically you took it, and then I was like, how am I gonna get home?
But make sure to gas it up before dropping it off.
He said, good job
I
today,
said, good
girl."
job, baby girl. You fucking did it.
Uh huh.
You did.
You are clean.
You got from point A to point B.
Anyway,
you
so he
smell
was-
like bleach. You smell nice and,
And
pretty.
Cheeto puffs.
And Cheeto puffs.
He
I
was
I flicked it all off the steering wheel.
He was dropping off the keys, and so him and Cal were coming back here because their cars were here.
I was playing fucking Key Olympics. I didn't know she had 18 keys in there. I didn't know which ones opened the fucking
I thought
door.
they would like leave the keys in the garage.
It's like
or
Fear Factor.
something.
You got like
He
figure out
would've
which key
lost.
it was
Yeah,
to get
yeah.
out
would
of
have
the water.
lost. Would have lost. But very funny video. I honestly don't even know what it looks like yet because I haven't seen it fully edited yet, but it should be funny.
I'm
It'll
excited
be
to
good.
watch it.
I'm really excited to watch it
It'll
too.
be on the Patreon. I think by the time it's already up.
Honestly,
by
it
the
is
time-
probably
yeah,
up
it's
right
up.
now. Yeah, it is up.
Go watch it
I'm
and go say that
excited
the pod sent you.
for you to be my assistant one day, and then vice
Oh.
versa. I think you'll be mine, and then maybe I'll be. Who should I be? Should we just swap each other, or should we mix
But
it up?
We'll kill it for each other. So
I
why
know,
would we
you're right.
do
That's
that?
true, that's
Maybe
true.
I'll be Zane's and you can be Heath's. We can
Yeah.
do a little switcheroo with everybody.
Are you
Oh,
are you
that's
sure
fun.
you want to do it? Because it'll be like.
You're gonna wake up and have a full.
That's what I'm saying.
Buffet.
It's gonna be more of like a vacation for us.
Wait. I want you to.
Wait,
Whoa, whoa!
These full,
I can
buffet.
I can Postmate, and we didn't say chef. We said assistant.
True.
True.
Postmates? No. Remy, you're gonna be my assistant.
And you know what? Give him the same energy he gave me.
I will.
Eat his food. Go.
Wait, what? No.
Gas
Make
up,
sure to
gas
eat
up
his
my
food.
car.
Go in.
Remy
Yep.
would have been communicative with me
No.
as a boss. She would have told me exactly what
No.
she needed. She wouldn't have been like, gas up my car. What is this? It's my first day on the job. It's my first day on the job.
You really
gas
hit him
me
with the
up.
hard
That's a
stuff.
super normal task.
No, it's not.
What are some tasks that you'll have me do as your assistant then?
Rub my feet.
You know what?
HR.
Clip my toenails.
Imagine that.
I will be a chef for you. Okay, I
promise I will not make you clip my toenails. We're gonna be good.
Damn. Good luck, Rem.
Remy's got your feet just filing.
Ew.
Just ew. I would
Ew.
never. I hate feet. I hate feet.
Okay,
Hate
I
feet.
feel like anyone who hates feet has ugly feet. That's my hot take.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Because I
honestly-
like feet, and my feet are cute.
You like? Why'd you say that?
I don't like feet.
No,
like,
you
I don't
like
have a
feet.
fetish.
She
I don't
like
have a
feet.
fetish.
You like feet. You,
No, like I don't
do you
have
like
a
like
fetish.
feet?
You don't mind them.
Are you like on like wiki feet, like looking at people's feet?
No, but I found out I was on Wiki Feet without knowing from red
I
carpet.
you know, I think whenever any of our feet are in there, I think someone clips it and throws it on
yeah,
wiki
no,
feet.
it's actually terrifying. I'm like, at least let me make that money.
Well,
You know?
the thing is that you'd have to make like an OnlyFans to make that money because people do want to see your feet. You just have to like give them a portal for it.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
How do you know that?
He has a portal for
I
it.
have a portal for it.
I got a portal for it.
Got who would make
The most money.
Who would make the most
who would
money
make
off
the
filming?
most money on OnlyFans if the four of us
For our
made
feet.
one?
For our feet.
Or like,
Or
Just
like,
in general, like and you are at your you post whatever you want.
Okay,
how
okay.
it works.
You can only you can post whatever you want. You can post vlogs on there, fully clothed.
I feel like we should all be doing the same thing, so it's like we can figure out whose would be better.
Ooh,
like
it's fair.
feet.
competition.
That's true.
I do think Zane because the Zaneinators ride hard.
Yeah. Also, like, I know the gays love us, Rem, but I don't think they really care to see like us.
I mean, just in general, I'm like, even if it's not that, I just think you've got a very loyal fan base.
And also, I already told Heath like my first picture on OnlyFans would probably be like
He's already got it all planned out.
like straight just straight butthole.
Why would? Let him
But
work.
like
I'm sorry.
nothing with it, but just that where you can't even put my face to it. 'Cause it's just-
It's his profile pic. You go to like click it to see what it's about. Like, oh, Zane started.
And
Okay,
it's-
enough.
Why
enough.
have you thought about that already?
Enough.
Because you
We
know
had a
what?
whole conversation
Sometimes
about
we
it.
all hit. Sometimes influencers are like, what do I do next?
I gotta pivot.
I was gonna
do
say,
next? I want.
Butthole or not, I think they'd just be happy to get content from you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if that happens to be a butthole,
And-
they'll be happy.
And they'll be happy.
They'll be happy.
The Zaneinators
No,
are happy
Zane
with what they
posted.
get.
Zane posted.
Zane
Oh my god,
starts
someone
doing-
did post.
He starts doing the Nair videos.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's.
That king should have put it on OnlyFans though. Because YouTube took it down.
It was educational.
It was.
Could it be?
I think out of
purposes
everything
only.
in life, that has to be the biggest plot twist I've ever seen in my life. Like just situation wise, that was just one thing that I was not expecting.
Right. Yeah.
Give me any good show. That plot twist did not hit harder than that
That was
video.
more shocking than the Red Wedding.
Yeah,
in
it
Game
get
of
more
Thrones.
shot. Like you didn't like it just happened. You're like,
You
oh my
didn't see it
god.
coming. You just did not.
And then
see it coming.
you go to make sure it's YouTube.com.
refresh.
That
Refresh
it's
YouTube.com.
so crazy that it was publicly on YouTube. That's the
For
crazy part
that
of it.
long. That had that many views for that long. It was like somebody from YouTube had to have seen that video and they go, we're gonna let this one slide. Like, what was it?
Educational.
They just-
No, they're like, oh, that's how you do it.
Maybe it was an experiment. They're like, we're gonna let this one pass.
but I get claimed and demonetized if I sing a song.
And here's the thing, I got demonetized for my Magic Mike performance, which is so
You
sad.
did?
I did.
Wait, is it the music?
No, I put royalty free over it for that reason.
What was the reasoning? What did it say? Sexual
Yeah,
content?
which like yes.
Wait, really?
Yeah. But
I'm
I was like,
surprised that because I feel like that compared to what I've seen.
no, I know, but I will say I am one for my viewers, so I left in the full 10-minute performance.
Well, here's the thing.
Also,
How is that
deserve it.
different from like a music video?
I don't know, Ram.
That's true.
I
Also,
don't know.
it could possibly be like keywords. Were you saying that you're going to like a strip show, strip club, like
No.
anything like that? No. Because I think context is like a lot to do with it too.
Well, Murph did say I was pregnant after, maybe, but that shouldn't
Ooh.
flag it.
Oh,
No.
okay. Well, that could insinuate that you did have performed like that on stage, and then you got pregnant after.
But like, come on.
It's very
But
interesting. Yeah.
I didn't fight it because I didn't want it cut. I wanted my viewers to have that dream as well.
Yeah. There
A
are.
POV. I have the Ray-Ban glasses on.
Yeah. Did it get?
the Air, what are the Apple ones? The Vision
The
Pro?
brown ones?
Bro, oh,
Wow.
if I could like, if that was there and I could show everyone what my experience was, I would be like, wow, this is amazing. Go
I
for
wonder
it.
if they'll make that for like where you could like be in a
Interesting.
strip club.
I think you can really do a lot on those
Yeah.
things. I know
That's
you
like-
can watch movies and you're just like sitting there with it like this close to your eyeballs and it's like full
I watched
pan around.
kittens playing. It was really cute.
Okay.
And no allergies.
The new Apple commercial. It's like it's the grandpa putting him on to see like his grandkid. The next scene is this. The new Apple Vision Pro.
That's Heath. That's such a like a good parody.
But you like
commercial
shoot it
video.
really well.
Really
Like,
well. Like very
Say-
very professional.
Get to see loved ones that you lost again in real time. It's like grandma. like-
Grandpa, let me see. Let me see. Wait.
Okay, I'm done.
Heath, I'm like seeing this.
I'm
I'm
done.
seeing your vision. I'm seeing the vision. I'm
Vision
seeing
Pro.
the
Yeah, your Vision Pro, your Apple
I'm
Vision Pro.
seeing it. Heath, let's make it.
You know what? Good luck with that venture, guys.
Thank you.
Basically
what we
has
just
been
did,
so fun.
This is called workshopping, and this is called creative
Bouncing back and
engineering.
forth.
Baby,
Creative
this is
engineering.
how we get shit done. We're gonna put out this video. This video is gonna be the hottest video of 2025. I'm telling you right now. I forgot. I almost,
Seven.
I almost forgot what year we're in.
2020.
We all felt that one.
Yeah. It's that was really fun, Heath. We should have more of these sessions.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. This is why you need to get in the studio, in the room together, and just talk.
Magic happens.
know?
in the
Chit
studio.
chat.
Seriously.
Smoke a fat blunt and just chat it out
Uh-huh.
and see where you get to.
A moment of silence for all the amazing ideas people had while high that like never made it.
Nothing
of-
like a good high.
Comment a leaves emoji if you high right now watching this.
He's like, moment of silence for the weed dispensaries.
Legalize it everywhere.
I feel like if y'all stayed like, wait, is weed legal in Florida?
yeah.
I think it just became legal. It was illegal for a long
decriminalized,
time.
and now it's recreational.
Okay.
I don't think.
Do they have weed stores like they do out here?
I think so. Yeah.
They do?
I just don't know if you need like the license, which would be medical, but like I don't.
Yeah, but you need the. No, you don't need.
Do
a
you know if
license
it's recreational in Florida now? Just medicinal.
No, it's not.
Okay.
My question is, why do dispensaries look like Apple stores?
Dude, they look so
No,
cool.
not anymore.
like-
I think they changed it, or it still looks like that. I know MedMen looks like an Apple
They're
store. It's
like-
like
Yes.
crazy.
It's just so crazy when you walk in. It's like so much space for this little
You know
product.
what though? I feel
It
like
makes it seem
low-key-
they can. That's why they can like up the price.
I feel like also because like they don't like filming and stuff. I feel like it's easier to see if people steal because it's like you have to get it from the back. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Which kind of smart. Also, I was gonna say I feel like in a multiverse, like if y'all stayed in Florida, which now I guess it wouldn't. I just can see you as having a dispensary.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
Oh.
I think we
Z&H.
could run a pretty
Businessman?
good. Yeah.
Entrepreneur.
Like, can't you see it?
The Zihi Zaza. You know what I'm talking about?
The Zaza. Wow.
No, but every dispensary I drive by, I'm like, that looks like a cool arcade. And then I'll be like trying to like peek at it.
Yes.
I'm like, damn.
No,
It's
literally.
an
They
arcade.
make it look like it's this fun poppin' spot.
Sorry.
I'm like, new restaurant unlocked. And then like, I'm like, oh, damn, they make it look so enticing. Like it looks
As
like,
they should, you know?
like it looks like a putt-putt.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, wait,
Cosmic bowling.
puff, puff. You know what I'm saying? No
I can
putt-putt.
I can see Zane. I can see Zane trying to sell it to someone like, this is the bazooka something something something. I do not recommend it. Like I get so much anxiety. I get so much anxiety. But if you like that,
I don't recommend smoking at all. Like, it makes me so paranoid.
Girl, you
You as the owner of the dispensary.
I would go for the CBD.
he's like, this one's called the paranoia.
There's
because
actually there's a liquor store right across the street.
just the worst salesman.
yeah.
Oh no, I would never smoke. No. I cannot.
Absolutely.
How do you you do this every day? That's crazy.
no, you'd be like, you again? You would be horrible.
Girl, you got a problem. You need
You got a problem.
Zane judging every customer that walks in. What you want? What? Oh, you need sativa? Okay.
I bet you
That's
do.
really funny. Yeah, no, I'd be a terrible salesman.
I'm just,
Which one gets you the
I'm just
highest?
imagining that picture of you guys on the flavor PB set.
Yes. That's
It's you but holding joints.
I can see the billboard now.
yeah.
God, I love peanut
Damn,
butter
my
powder is
shirt's
my
getting
shit.
tighter.
Oh man.
Oh my God, yeah, everything is sold out. Heath, we are crushing it, boo.
You guys are moving.
Yeah,
we are moving
Moving
products.
numbers.
Zane, I went from not being able to sell a single T-shirt 10 years ago.
Wait, I got that clip on TikTok. Have you seen that? It's been circulating. Was that real? Did you actually only sell
No,
four?
he literally only sold 2 hoodies, but Maxi he could sell was like
Shit.
It was bad.
I thought it was a joke. Was it real?
No, that was
No, that
not
was
The
real.
numbers?
That was me looking through orders.
no, Remy, that was real struggle right there.
Yeah.
Real struggle.
Hey, shout out to the 4 people out there though. If you have one, I
So
love you.
Exclusive.
You real.
Very exclusive and limited too.
That thing's
Very
probably-
limited.
Wait, did you
Worth-
have to like buy the rest?
No, I don't remember what it was, but there was something. It was just like a limited run.
Oh my Heath, remember when we'd go to like the vintage store and we'd find our merch?
I was gonna say you're gonna
No,
find
it's bad.
it.
It's bad.
Find our
gonna
merch
find
in there, and it was like merch that just dropped.
Like not old enough to be at Goodwill.
Just dropped. We were so proud of it. And we'd
That
sit
was
there
crazy.
Like, we're like, oh shit, it's on sale. Like we just like flipped it around. We're like, no, this is actually kind of sick.
Damn, people
Like,
people really sharing. They're
Yeah.
passing on.
because vintage, to me, vintage is like cool. So like, if our shit is,
Didn't we see Stassi Baby's birthday shirt?
Wait, that's funny.
it was in the
Crazy.
same day we saw Stassi
Wait, you know what?
23rd birthday hoodie.
That was probably her bag of clothes, and she got rid of your guys' merch.
Wait.
Maybe because we did give merch to all of our friends.
Oh my, that makes so much sense.
Stassi, if you did that, that's fucked up.
Damn, that's
That's so
you
funny.
really put the
Shit.
puzzle together.
Oh, that's
Wow.
funny.
Oh
Yeah, you
man,
threw yourself for a whirl, huh?
that's funny.
Yeah, but you know what? I appreciate them donating it than just trashing it.
Of
That's
course.
right.
Or lighting it on fire. I've seen people's merch being lit on fire.
Yep.
I would never want to be in a position like that.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm
But yeah,
glad. You
they
know what?
were-
Make some money off the merch.
They were made to order.
Got it.
Made to order.
Low stakes.
Took 2 months to get it. I was trying, okay?
We
You-
all
you
have
were-
been
yeah.
there.
You
That's
should be
right.
proud of
Yeah.
yourself.
To be fair, my design was my name with a cigarette burnt like back into it.
You know, you were like, damn, that's so good. Honestly,
That shit
Hey,
that
this
shit
gonna
looks
move.
sick too.
honestly, us with our first
Gonna
merch.
move.
That shit looks sick too, Heath.
That was a rough one.
Our blackout.
Or
blackout
Which is
hoodie.
still
It was a
available.
cute-
There's not many left if you guys want to get it.
y'all, there's
Do it
like
now.
4 left.
Very
Get you
limited
one.
edition.
You will not be able to get it again.
Guys, it is limited too.
Once it's gone, it's gone.
It will not be coming back. I
Honestly,
promise.
Order it now because who knows when you're going to get it because Ryan is in love. He is traveling the
Can we
world
talk about
right now.
that?
That's when
think
you'll
it's
get that
funny.
merch.
Yeah.
There were multiple loves that were found at
Yes.
your wedding.
Yes, there was.
I'm glad that we're finally talking about it because we've been like keeping this shit a secret. But it hasn't been a secret. But we
it's
just didn't want
funny.
to talk about it. We didn't want to jinx it.
It's funny because he actually came over yesterday.
I swear to
after-
God, if this jinxes it,
No,
No,
we're
no,
not.
no,
They're
no.
good. They're
They're
solid.
good. Yeah, they're good.
Rock solid.
I love them.
Rock solid.
They are.
He came over. He's like, people are putting the pieces together. I'm like, yeah, you post it every day. Like,
I've heard him say that. People
Like-
putting the pieces
Remy,
that you
I
laid
can
out.
put 2 and 2 together.
I can put 2 and 2 together. In case you guys don't know, Ryan is one of Heath's friends that
Yes.
has done all of the Basically Unfiltered merch. We love him. He's very sweet. We met him for the first time at the wedding.
a lot of
and he
you
found
guys
love.
got to chat with him
Yes.
during like when we were doing our orders and everything. So he was the customer service rep that was helping all of you guys and super
you've-
super
a lot
sweet
of-
guy. He's
a lot of you have
unbelievable.
seen him on the Patreon too. He's been in the Patreon videos, so you guys, some of you might will know what he looks like too.
The
Such
Ryan
a sweet
Lord.
guy.
Yeah.
Such a sweet guy.
But he actually found love
In
at
a hopeless
Mariah and I's
place.
wedding, and it is with Mariah's cousin.
No,
And now I'm going to be related
that's great.
to Ryan soon. Life is crazy, y'all. Go to that wedding. Like, show up. You never know.
She said, "Show up."
Show up.
Show up.
No, it's crazy that Mariah was the one who went to his store. That's the butterfly
Yes.
effect trend that's
Yeah.
happening and
Oh my
used in
God,
a right way.
yes,
Like if she
yes.
didn't happen to go into that store and we didn't have like all of that stuff.
And she only went in that store because I got a hair transplant. Because you got a hair transplant.
Oh my God!
Because when I was getting my hair transplant, she went to go to the mall to go shopping for me and surprise me and be sweet and like bring some goodies.
Wait,
And she stopped in his store while she was there.
So Ryan and her cousin are together because of you, because you needed a hair transplant.
Because I just wanted to up my hairdo.
Life is crazy,
Life
y'all.
is crazy. Y'all, if you want to get that hair transplant, get it. Get it.
use my code.
Moral of the
Zane.
story:
Get that hair transplant.
you
You want to put yourself under the knife? Do that for yourself, baby. Do it because you never know what love you are creating in the future. You never know.
But for those that don't know, Mariah stopped into his store because it was like very on par with like things that interest me. It was like vintage cars, like cool like t-shirts that had cars on it, like lifestyle like that with like vintage furniture. It was just like a really cool vibe store. And she goes, "Oh my God, my boyfriend," I think it was boyfriend. Yeah, boyfriend at the time, would absolutely love this store. Like, is this your store? And he was like, "Yeah, this is my store." She was like, "You got to meet him. Here, take his number." And
Which
then
is so not like her.
so not
Yeah.
like her.
At
She would
all.
never
I
do
can't even
that.
picture doing that. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
So then he texted me. He's like, "Hey, this is random," but she told me about it. And then he texted me like, "Hey, I heard we're gonna be friends." I was like, "Let's hang out."
also for him to for her to do that and then for him to still text you
Okay,
too.
wait. Can you please find that text and print it and give it to him for whenever they have a wedding?
Honestly, yeah, that is cool.
That's so cool.
You're right. But yes, the butterfly effect. If she didn't stop in there, he wouldn't have been involved with this, wouldn't have come to the wedding, wouldn't have been involved in everything, wouldn't have met Reb, and life
The
is
rest
crazy,
is
y'all.
history. Now you get to spend Christmas and Thanksgiving together.
Yeah.
Free
Insane.
merch.
Yay!
Free merch.
Holy shit.
Oh my
What a
God.
ride.
You should bring back the Heath cigarette merch with Ryan. Limited drop. Give the
Limited
people what
drop
they
in
want.
the store.
Comment down
Does he still
below.
have the store?
Yeah. So that location had to move, but he has the location at the Santa Clarita Mall. Vintage
Oh, yeah,
Chariot.
yeah.
Check
Okay,
it out.
Oh my
Chariots,
God,
guys.
We should go.
It's a really sick store.
Yeah. I can't believe too, like he happened with all your guys' wedding drama. He was the one who like was your witness.
Yeah. He watched us sign like the actual like wedding thing. He
And
had to go to
little
court
did
with
he.
us.
That's crazy.
I forgot about
They were
that.
it was him and Reb the only,
was
and they
him and
weren't
Reb.
even. They were like
didn't-
not even a thing yet.
That was like the day they met, right? Or
Yep.
like the day before?
They
Wait,
were
you guys,
our
this is so cute.
they were our witnesses for like signing like the marriage license and everything, and then came with us to court to like fight because we didn't have like enough time and had to get it approved by the judge. So it's us in front of the judge and they're in the audience like watching.
You guys
So
should do that for
cute.
them.
I love it.
I don't think I've laughed this hard in a really long time. I'm like boiling right now.
If you guys laughed very hard, put the tears emoji.
Comment the clown emoji.
Comment the poopy emoji because life is poopy.
Oh, he's feeling crazy. Okay.
He's in a silly, goofy mood.
feeling goofy.
Life is poopy.
That goes with the voice you guys were doing earlier.
The Ice Age voice?
They do this to me
Yeah.
every year.
The best part of this,
Life is poopy.
the funniest part of this episode
Why do I gotta be the poop checker?
when Zane said life is poopy.
Oh, man.
Wow. Okay. Does anybody have anything tonight after this episode, or are we all just?
I'm
relaxing?
I'm watching Final Destination finally.
Okay.
Is there a new one or are you watching the first one?
Is there a new one?
Do you
There's a
live
new
under a
one?
rock?
I think
I'm
people
sorry.
talking
Are
about
you
it.
blind?
What, do you have a
not-
wedding coming up that you've been
No.
planning
This
for?
is
What do you not-
crazy.
Like I want to. There's so many movies I want to see right now, though. We just watched Materialists. Incredible.
What?
The new A24 movie.
You don't know?
Materialists?
Yeah, it's got Dakota Johnson, Chris Evans, and Pedro Pascal.
Zane, where have you
You
been?
haven't seen it?
Where the fuck
The trailer.
have you been?
I want to see that. Well, that's not out yet,
Well,
but
I was
just
gonna
watch
say
that.
we had the early screening.
That's
why.
true. I want to watch Lilo and Stitch.
Yes.
And I want to
Weird
watch
flex.
Mission Impossible.
Yes.
Weird flex. Oh, that's because girl, we got in front of the screening. That's why you didn't know about it.
I want to see that. I didn't know there was a new Final Destination.
Yeah.
Wait, can we talk about? Okay, so I saw this thing. I don't know if it's true. It seemed like it was true. Did you?
I saw it everywhere too. I feel like people would have said in the comments that it wasn't true, but I didn't see any.
Right. Okay, so it said that people went to go watch.
It was in Argentina,
Oh, I don't know where it was.
or was it like an Argentinian woman? It was either in Argentina or an Argentinian woman. It was one of those.
Something.
Was watching
It's
in the movie
neither.
theater. A piece of the group
saw that.
as she's watching it
Was
fell
it just
on her.
on. I was
Is
like,
she
she wasn't
okay?
the only one in
It was
the
some.
theater.
It was something. But it's crazy because one of the scenes in the Final Destination, like fourth or fifth movie, there was a movie theater like
Is
explosion.
she okay?
You don't-
Did
That's-
she
Please tell me
pass?
she's okay.
Oh yeah, the ceiling collapsed during a showing at Cinema Ocho in La Plata in Buenos Aires, Argentina, on May 19th at around 9 p.m. According to InfoBay, doesn't sound like a credible source.
According to Basically
Oh,
Unfiltered. We just need to know if she's okay.
InfoBay. All right, let's find another source. Okay. Yeah.
Obviously, we hope and pray she's okay.
She said pieces struck her shoulder, back, knees,
Poor
back, knee,
woman.
and ankle. Adding, it didn't hit my head because I was slightly leaning over the
Thank
armrest.
God.
So she's fine.
I always do. I always like lean a lot to the person next to me.
Death
smell
wasn't
a
coming
lawsuit.
after her that
I
night.
smell a lawsuit.
No, she literally dodged death.
Dodge that, but like now what happens? What if next week?
Don't
Stop.
put that out
don't,
there.
Don't. No bad juju.
But that's the
That's
premise
the
of the
premise of the movie.
movies.
That's the premise of the movie.
I brought it up.
Do they
to
not
say-
give you like irrational fears that
It
things
does.
are going to
Yes,
happen?
it does.
That
would
one.
give me-
You start looking at after watching those movies. You look at things differently, and you'll always be like, Final Destination.
Yeah, or like a roller coaster or
Yes,
something.
Though there was so Final
us
Destination.
on that one?
Yes. You will see everything
Yes,
different.
so when it comes to rides, I think about that. A Final Destination moment did happen to me
Oh,
that
no.
I want to talk to you guys about. But like, I'm fine. Look at me.
Emotionally though.
It was crazy. So I was driving down on my way back from the gym, and I was coming down the hill. So like, I'm going at a good speed because like I'm going
Okay.
downhill. As I'm turning, I'm not turning on intersection. It's just like turning. The street is turning, and a worker is holding this like long pipe, and as I'm coming, he's turning like this. And the end of the pipe goes right in front of my car, and you can't even see it. I caught it and went like that, and it swung right past the wood. If I were to keep going the speed I was, it would have went
gone through the
right
windshield.
through the windshield. And But when that happened, it was so crazy where like we all laughed.
Damn.
The workers and me.
You gotta like laugh through the pain.
We all like went, and then I just kept driving. Like nobody was upset. Nobody was like, oh my, it was just so crazy that it
Why did they
almost-
not have like people stopping traffic?
Like up the road, like,
Yeah.
hold on.
Because it looked like he thought he could do it pretty quick. Like, yeah, let me turn this really quick. Like no car is coming, but of course
But
Yeah.
also,
a car was
down
coming.
the hill, there's so many like curves.
I
and
know.
stuff.
I think
That's
he
scary.
just thought he could
Yeah.
beat it.
And why would you want to go? If that was this morning.
No, it was a couple days ago.
Okay, and you willingly going to see Final Destination tonight? Like,
Yeah.
what?
Because
You're
I
on
like
top
a
of
challenge.
the world. You cheated death.
You like
Yeah.
playing with
You're
death.
feeling good.
Yeah, but also like when you watch those movies, those are so fucking hokey pokey. Like the deaths that they do is so like unrealistic.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So it helps.
But like,
But every time I sit in a tanning bed,
I
though,
would-
I think about that scene. I always look. I'm like, what in this room can fall and close
Yeah.
this fucking thing on me?
Because it could, things could happen.
Sure.
That are weird. One time I got a fortune cookie
Oh, that's a good start.
Scared.
and I opened it and it said, "Be weary of your travels tonight."
Tonight?
Oh, why would a fucking restaurant have that shit in their cookie?
First of all, why y'all throwing out ominous fortunes like that? That's
That's bad. Bad business.
crazy.
Yes. Imagine you showed one of the waiters like the side. They're like, we've never received a fortune cookie.
Yeah, like maybe someone was coming to kill you and
Oh.
they swapped out your fortune cookie.
That's
So
a good way. That's a good thing
later
a killer
that
would do.
night, we get home. I'm full as a tick, right? I'm full.
Orange
Stuffed.
chicken, fried rice.
Uh-huh.
But
With
good thing you-
pistachio ice cream to top it up.
yeah.
But,
Yummy.
but good thing you're not traveling though, right?
So I'm full. My parents go, should we go for a walk around the neighborhood? We did.
Travels.
Oh, Heath.
Travels.
Travels.
Heath, I'm surprised you did.
We're walking. I'm a little bit ahead of my parents. And all of a sudden, crack, crack. I look up. A massive branch is falling down, broke off of a tree, and I literally go like this. I jumped back 2 steps, like literally like a foot like this. And it crashed and cracked in front of me.
How thick was it?
Like
That would have caused some damage.
thick, like a full, like it had arms coming off and everything. Like it was big.
It was a big branch. Yeah.
like
oh my
would
God.
have knocked me out, could have broken my neck if it. Ooh. I turned around and we literally looked at each other and said the fortune cookie. We all knew. We're like, be
wary of your travels.
It was insane. So bizarre. And ever since then, I believe in fortune
But-
Ever
cookies.
since then, I don't go on walks.
Yeah.
And that's why I stopped doing cardio.
The cookie, it's weird because the cookie didn't really make you aware of it. Because that would have happened whether you got that cookie or not. It was
or
almost
would
like
it
that.
have? That's the thing.
No, the thing is that he wasn't thinking. It doesn't sound like he was.
What
like,
if somewhere in the
thinking about
universe,
cookie.
whoever gets that cookie though, they're like, okay, we're gonna do it to you then.
Yep.
I know.
And
No,
that-
that's why the cookie is so powerful. Is that like you're gonna that branch is gonna come at you either way, whether you got that cookie or not.
And if you give a mouse a cookie.
Exactly.
you know how
So
that
that
goes.
cookie was just a warning.
But dude, I was literally shaken up.
That's
It was
actually
insane.
crazy.
It was insane.
I could not sleep.
This okay, not the same thing happened to me, but I was in Hawaii it was like my first time doing a shoot with Hollister forever ago, and I was like so excited, and I'm just like, oh my god, so like they have all of us girls like lined up or like in bikinis, and like the next
yes, no, yes, no.
no, they were great, and literally out of nowhere, a 30-foot like palm branch falls. I'm not kidding. Inches away from me. And I get so freaked out. And then y'all know I'm a crier because I cry a lot. But I literally, like, it shook me up because I was just like, I almost died. And it felt so dumb because I'm like, I'm on this shoot. I need to look like a hot ass bitch, but I don't feel like one. And I want to stop.
And that would have been so embarrassing.
A palm
Yes,
was it a? You said it was like a.
like, you know what?
I'm trying to picture it. That's why I can't.
Picture
like, picture
a big ass, like, palm branch, not like little palm tree, like in Hawaii, like it's literally like 20 or 30 feet.
it. Okay.
palm
all right.
frond.
Yeah. Okay,
It would have
yeah.
taken you out.
Yes.
Especially from that height because they're
Yes.
really tall out there.
And
yeah.
it just,
Also, like depending on the height, even if it's a penny, if you drop
Yeah.
something like from so high, It could kill
Damn.
someone.
Damage.
So apparently,
Damage.
I think we talked about this somewhere else too. I think somebody looked.
That's
it
a
up.
myth, but
it's a myth.
we.
But it'll
did
fuck
bring
your
it up.
day up, though.
It will put a dent in
It
your
will
head.
fuck
Like,
your
penny
day
versus
up.
it might
Yeah.
not kill you. It depends.
But here's the thing. Like,
it will.
how many
But it will do
times
damage.
did they practice that?
And from how high?
And how
Exactly.
high? And
That's
the wind
true.
conditions. I feel like there's a lot of, was there, humidity in the air? I don't know.
Exactly.
I'd rather not find out.
Exactly.
And I
So-
can't, we braced right past it, but I can't believe that happened.
Yes, but
That is
the
traumatizing.
tree. What happened with the tree and you?
Oh, I was fine.
Y'all
I
had
just
beef
cried.
after?
No, I was just like, I
And
almost
she never
died.
went back to Hawaii.
No, I did.
Did they take
never
you
shot
off
the
that
Hollister.
shoot because it was like
They let
bad-
me sit out the
bad
next
luck?
thing because they were just like, oh my god, like that's so. And I was like, no, I feel so fucking dumb. Like I was like, I'm so embarrassed. I feel so dumb.
You can't control your body's reaction after that
No,
stuff though.
and also this is so me. In the moment, I was like, oh my god, crazy. But the more that I sat and thought about it, I was like, I almost died.
That honestly
No,
would have given me so much energy. I think that actually would have just what I needed before a shoot because
Okay.
I'd be very nervous
Good to know.
and I'd be like, "Whoa, I feel
You're like,
amazing."
Adrenaline going. Yeah.
No,
Love
it does.
that.
Like those things do make you feel alive, though.
yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
wow. And also, like you're like, be grateful. Like immediately, you're like, things could have gone completely different.
Would anybody here skydive?
no.
I've done it once.
You've done it.
I don't
you've
need
done-
to do it again.
I know skydiving really lets out everything for a good week. Like like if you skydive, you'll have a great week. Like the amount of stress that it like releases out of your body.
I just pictured you being like, oh, we have a recording day. Oh, I gotta go skydiving.
Skydive real quick. If I wasn't so afraid of heights like that, I would
I've
do it
never
more for
been-
my own mental.
They say
health.
something that if you skydive, at least like if one time, it doesn't matter. If you skydive, it like ruins everything for the rest of your life
Because the dopamine.
because nothing will ever
Ever
come
yeah.
close to that feeling.
No, winning the lottery. Man, I think winning the lottery will beat any skydiving experience.
Yeah, but you can't just choose to win the lottery.
Right.
Versus like you can just choose to.
Oh.
Because that's
I
why a
see.
lot of people like chase that high again. They get like
God, yes, you can like pay for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you're right.
But no, I can only imagine that.
I do not recommend. Not that I think I'm troubled or traumatized from never being able to feel again, but
An empath.
I feel like I'd love to say I did it, but I know I'll feel dizzy on the way down and I'll be nauseous. Even after the like thrills of it all, like I'll be so nervous jumping out. I think I'd love the high of it all. But then I know I'd feel nauseous, especially with like getting vertigo sometimes. I'd be like, I can't do this.
Same girl.
I feel like I'd just be like, that wasn't worth it. But I would love to say I did it.
I love the skydive. I hate the minute the parachute opens. I hate it.
That part. Well, that's what they say.
Hanging
that's
up there
like,
that high.
it's scary.
Just not
'Cause you
getting
feel-
down.
As soon as it opens, you're like, whew, I didn't die. And then you're like, wait, I'm still up here. And
I'm
you're like-
very high up
You're
and
like,
I hate
okay,
this.
now I'm over it. Like, get me down. And then they start doing and then they pull. And then you're like,
hate that.
you're
It's like
spinning, and you're-
it's like a death roller
Yeah,
coaster.
you spinning on you spinning on
Me
the
on
aerial
cars.
silks.
you know, the cars roller coaster.
Wait, can we talk? Sorry,
insane.
I just pulled a Heath and I made it so morbid real quick.
Do it. It feels
You're like,
good.
thank God. Did you see that story about the girl and the instructor where both their shoots got messed up? They survived.
Good.
How?
No, look it up. Her like I watched like the 50-part thing on TikTok one night. Like I'm not kidding. So what had happened was the guy, there's two shoots, okay? So obviously you have the first one and then the emergency one just in case the first one doesn't work, right? So they're falling and stuff and she's like, "Ooh, this is fun." And then the guy like either I could ruin this. He like passed out or something.
Oh, no.
So he couldn't do the real one. Then she was like, holy shit, I have to do the safety one. He wakes up and
she doesn't know what's going. Like obviously
she's like freaking out, obviously, right?
Yeah.
They both, I'm going to ruin part of it. But what happened was they both at the same time hit the parachutes.
Oh, no.
So they got tangled, right? That's some Final Destination shit, right?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
that's
no.
bad.
They fall. They hit the ground.
Oh my God.
She becomes paralyzed.
No.
No. The whole thing is documented. Now she's not paralyzed anymore. And they both survived it.
way.
Yeah. Like the craziest story you'll ever speaking of those, like I'm not kidding. There's like a 50-part series on TikTok.
Can you
And
send
she's
us-
like,
oh my
I'll send it to
God.
you. It is actually I had that moment of like, holy fuck. time is so precious. Like, you never know. The only way that can happen is if they both were done at the same time. I forget if he passed out or what happened, but something went wrong where she was like, I need to do the emergency one. They get tangled. They're fucked. They hit. They both survive.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
So sad.
I was
And
like,
then they fell in love, got married.
The way I would live my life from then on, I would think I was invincible. I'd be like, oh, nothing can take me down.
I just feel so bad.
No, but
she'll go on. We should have her on the podcast. She was on podcast. Like, I'm not kidding. It was crazy. 14,000 feet.
That's incredible.
But also,
absolutely
like,
insane.
I was
30,000. At the speed of which she's falling, also, was the instructor was fine because her body hit the ground first.
I don't
I'm like,
know.
should instructors be first? Maybe.
Oh,
Maybe we should
Take
swap.
the brunt.
I'm not, honestly,
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Because it was his fault. Like he should take.
He should take the brunt of the impact.
I got us. Courageous. I don't know if I
You know
could.
what side of TikTok I got on the other night? Mount Everest climbing TikTok.
Yes.
Isn't it
Wait,
unbelievable?
guys? I swear in my dream, I hiked not last night Mount Everest like a few nights ago.
Was it
swear.
hard?
No,
Was it
there was.
cold?
There was like
She goes, I climbed.
I climbed it easily. We should do it for a Patreon vlog.
You guys should try it.
We should try it.
It's crazy.
The amount of bodies that you're
really
walking by.
sad is the fact that like if something happens, they leave you,
I know.
and they're still up there like frozen in time.
Yeah, they can't
They're all
they cannot
frozen.
help you.
You have to like walk past people that like weren't able to like make it, and it's
They're in their gear, so like in their
Oh,
gear
yeah,
they have
no,
every. It's crazy.
But because it's so cold, their bodies are literally preserved.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. I saw this TikTok that this guy wasn't able to make it, and they were like, we just have to leave. So they just left him. And then I forget what they're called. It starts with an S, but they're like the, not search and rescue people, but they're like the guides and these people
Okay.
like that live in Nepal. And like their job is to like, whether
Help
it's like
people?
go and help people or like,
I think I know who you're talking.
yes,
Yeah.
I didn't know about them. They're like the unspoken heroes that I didn't even know existed. Hold on. Let me
I
find
think
what
I've
they're
seen
called.
a video about that.
Mount Everest.
Do they?
Well, this crew of people, the next day we're like going up for whatever reason. The guy lived. They found him. He survived
my
the whole night
gosh.
with like no oxygen, no food, cold. They found him and they took him back down. He lived. Isn't that crazy?
Oh my gosh!
How did they take him back down? Did
Sherpas. That's what they're called. Sherpas.
Wow.
Crazy, you guys.
Just bring them back down, like carry them,
Rescues,
put them on
yeah.
like a stretcher type thing, and like hike down.
It's
You
just
put them on like
crazy.
the bed, and then you like pull them on the snow.
Wow.
It's
Those
crazy.
people are so brave to
It's-
even go out there and attempt it.
And they just do that every day.
Crazy.
Insane.
I saw this TikTok of it was a mom and a daughter, and they got the call or the text that their husband / dad made it to the top, and they were just like hysterically crying. I'm like, I can't even imagine waiting for that.
No.
It's wild.
And what's crazy too is those people that you're saying like those heroes.
Yeah.
They're hiking it every day.
I know.
Like it's not like there's people that train their whole lives to go hike it one time. These up and down
up
every
and
day
down, up and
live in
down.
that like that's
It's
insane.
crazy.
I hope they're getting paid good.
Well, a lot of these people you can like go with like a guide.
Yeah, I
So
think
there-
you almost have to,
There's
right?
like a tour like guide that you could take, and they hike you up. They do it for people all the time, so you can accomplish it. But these people are bad ass. Those people that are doing it to help other people, like
Sorry, imagine
crazy.
having that as your job instead of just being an assistant.
yeah,
yeah. No, I
gas it up.
yeah, gas it up. What do you mean?
Hiking.
I wonder if it's expensive to climb Mount Everest. I would imagine, right? All the
think it's
gear
very-
and
Oh, really?
I would-
everything.
I would
would
think it's very-
assume even to get there.
Dang, so there's people that don't make it and they paid all that? That's crazy. Why is it so
and
expensive?
it's not guaranteed.
It is not guaranteed.
That's skydiving too. That's all these things.
That's true. The worst part is when you're signing the paperwork that like if I don't make it.
Oh, it's the first one too. It's the first line. I can die doing this.
You know what I've also heard is pretty dangerous, but like people don't think about it is hot air balloons.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
I didn't.
Don't
you would
catch me
think.
on one of those.
I'm like, oh, they look
I-
so cute, but they're dangerous.
I did one, and honestly, it didn't even feel like we were moving. Like, it felt like everything around us was moving.
Weird.
Yeah.
I do not like them.
It felt very,
At
like,
all.
safe.
My claustrophobia could never.
I don't like that
Landing
you
was
can't
crazy.
control them. That's so crazy.
You can,
Just
though.
up and down.
No, yeah, it's just up and down.
Yes, but
you land wherever you land.
Yes, but
Oh.
they were explaining how the higher air, the wind goes one way, and the lower air, the wind goes the other way.
Whoa.
So you can actually like steer, depending how high. If you go really high, you're gonna go one way, and if you go lower,
We just don't need to do the hot air balloons.
but you would jump out of a plane.
Yeah, because well, you're flying.
So the thing is, having a parachute is a backup plan, though.
Yeah.
Like you have a form of, like backup. Like you're okay.
Yeah.
Hot air balloon. If the fire goes out, you're falling, and there is nothing you can do in that basket.
If everybody had a parachute, then it'd be like, you know what? Everybody at least has a backup plan.
Have you seen how they land?
It's
No.
aggressive. It could be bumpy.
You have to like lean back, and it's like a ride. Like they'll just be like boom, like
It's like the
And you topple over.
the rocket ships, the Katy Perry rocket ship.
Oh, yeah.
The boom.
Yeah, it's exactly what it's
Is that
like.
what it
pretty
is?
much, yes,
Wow.
pretty much.
all of us were so quiet. Like what?
I couldn't think of it. I was going through every one of our music videos. I was like, what are you talking about?
Randy,
Oh,
we
man.
got to take you on something that you're scared of. Just one. Just
It's
one.
not even a fear. It's just I don't like it.
I don't need it.
like moving. I don't. I don't like spinning. I don't
Same.
like falling. I don't like
I
the
don't wanna move.
sensation.
Spinning in like an office chair.
Even that. Like,
Semi-fast.
not crazy about it. I'm really not. I'm just like I just don't like the feeling.
Yeah. Whew. All right, what a ride that episode was. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode. If you want to check out our Patreon, make sure to do that. Patreon.com/Basically Unfiltered.
Yes, and make sure you guys are doing it on either Safari, Chrome, like a browser to sign up. Don't go through the App Store because Apple will upcharge you, and we don't want that for you guys.
Exactly. And you can also go on your internet browser on your phones too if you don't want to be on a computer.
And then log into the app.
Yes. All that for $10 a month. You get everything, including early access to all of these episodes and also just
Ad-free.
all of our fun other episodes and videos that we do on the channel. It's so fun. You should be there. And yeah.
Yes, we did do a battle of who would be the best maid of honor, and someone did end up in a pool. So check it
It
out.
did get a
did.
little.
It got messy. It got feisty. It got hot.
Stakes were high.
Yeah, thank you so much for tuning into another episode of Basically Unfiltered. We love you so much and see you guys next time. Mwah!
Bye.
Blocked.
Blah.